Congrats, Karan. Congrats, you all. Congratulations. Well, that word is running in our head infinitely because that's all we've been hearing for the last few weeks. Karan,
Hi. Very good evening, everybody.
congratulations to everyone.
Hello.
All of you deserve it.
I think it's very hard for us to get everybody's attention. Should we start dancing or something?
Really, for the last several weeks, every time we answer a phone, every time we speak to each other, every time we speak with any of you, the only thing we hear is congrats, congrats, and congrats. I hope it ends today. Or maybe not. We still keep hearing, going on there, it's going
finally.
on there, it's going on there. Congratulations. So Karan, do you feel
Yeah.
the pressure from it?
Actually, a lot of pressure. I mean, it's always also a feeling, feeling very proud of hearing all these congratulations. But at the same time, when they're congratulating us, can also see it in their eyes, deep within, telling us, what are you doing with your life? When will you get your Padma Shri? You have that added pressure every time you feel happy about it also.
Well, that's the direct way. I've been seeing something very indirect. I mean, people say congratulations and they look at you. with their eyebrows raised. Okay, so what next? And you're supposed
So-
to give them a plan to win the Padma Shri. And that's been a challenge.
So let me ask you a question. When you heard the news, when mom called and told you dad got Padma Shri, what did you feel? What was your first instance like? What was it feeling that you got?
Well, if you know me and you know me, I didn't feel anything because maybe I didn't prepare for it, I didn't plan for it, I didn't see it. But when I saw my father react to it, that's when the real meaning and value of Padma Shri sunk into me. And then when I saw all of you, each one of you, when I received your congratulations, your gratitude, when I observed and received what you felt as a result of this award, that's when it started making sense to me.
That makes sense. But when I heard the news, my instant reaction was the mind in my picture was I was thinking about dad's reaction. And I felt so happy that I felt like, us as a family have achieved our end goal sort of a thing. I felt like I just passed my MD in first grade or something like that. So amazing feeling of achievement, pride, and just very, very happy for, dad to get to that level.
That's awesome, Karan. I know each of you made us feel that way because we never received so many congratulations ever in our lives for anything we did. For your marriage, for your MD, never, right?
Never did. It's just what we feel rather than what we received all these days. But yeah, it's an amazing experience. And one more thing about when you talk about the pressure that we feel, everybody kept asking me for a long time, why did you leave your dad? Why are you working away from dad? Why do you leave Apollo? I always used to tell them, when there is a saying, when the tree is too big, the smaller plants under it can't grow because they don't get the shade.
Yes.
I was trying so hard for all these years to get away from that shadow, and now that tree has become a forest.
Yeah.
So getting Padma Shri is like trying to grow under a forest, so that adds so much, pressure. At the same time, I think I should just take it as a challenge, and my goal and the level that I need to reach has gone 10 times higher.
It's okay, Karan. Appreciate it. And yes, the tree has become a forest, but now you have your space to think and build your own journey in the forest. Good luck, Karan.
Hopefully I'll get there.
So, thank you. Thanks for acknowledging. So, tell me, Karan, if you had to share with the audience 1, 2, 3, 4, how do you get Padma Shri?
I think that takes a lot of life's work, but looking at dad, we know dad, this person who got Padma Shri. Knowing dad that we got Padma Shri, so I was thinking, how do we get Padma Shri in medicine? Okay? So I found 3 simple steps.
Go on.
Step 1, dedicate your life to service. Okay?
Service.
Step 2, be like dad.
Be like Dr. Vijay Anand Reddy.
Be like
That's
Dr. Anand
impossible.
Reddy.
Okay. Go.
And step 3 will be repeating step 1 and step 2 for 40 years. Does
Damn.
that sound simple enough?
No.
Just saying it out loud is giving me jitters actually. That's not simple at all.
Well, I got your formula. Good luck being that. Well, I was trying to find a simpler language, and I put a wallpaper on my phone, and it says, do good work. Nobody wants to do good work. I see that. Do it for a long time. Don't expect anything. And one day, you will win Padma Shri. That sounds a lot more non-committal.
Yeah. Simple. I'm talking from a doctor's perspective, right? So medicine has to be a little more difficult.
Well, similar. I'm also a coach. You're going to treat patients. I'm going to treat entrepreneurs. So, Karan, race to Padma Shri,
So
okay?
good luck to both of us.
Good luck. All right, I heard something, Karan, that apparently they give special love and preference to people who know a Padma Shri awardee.
Who know or who are related? To know also?
Yeah, prove your relationship with him.
And good thing that we have all these people here.
Absolutely.
They can make use of this opportunity.
So if you prove your relationship with the Padma Shri awardee, apparently your chances of winning the Padma Shri awardee are increased. That is something we just made up, but you're going to make it the truth. So,
So let's go around and find a few people who are very, very close to him. And Padma Shri is just not about the award. It's about the journey that he's gone through to get there, and all the people that have been with him all through this journey. So starting with, okay, they're here at the right time. So starting with the most important person in this room, other than Dr. Vijay and Reddy. And just last night we had another felicitation for him, where he publicly announced that at least 60% of this award is to his wife, is because of his wife, his better half. So the better half of his Padma Shri award, I don't know if I'll call this a tribute, but I will start somewhere just to get the things going. So everybody here knows him as Dr. Reddy, and we know him as Dad. So all through our childhood, right from the beginning, what we have seen, right, his discipline, his work ethic, his dedication, and his commitment. Okay? So we've seen him working 12, 14 hours a day, which for us as school kids, we thought it's a good thing because he doesn't know what we are doing
He still does.
behind the scenes. But even after 14 hours of work a day, he still knew what marks we got in every exam.
And used to
Now,
care
now,
about-
now we are praising him for it, but at that point in time, it was not such a good thing. So if at all that I have to follow him and I have to learn something from him, it's not easy at all, but having that work ethic, passion, commitment to one particular thing, no matter what he takes up, whether it's work, whether it's family, or everything that goes around it, and being consistent about it for 30, 40 years together is something that I don't think I will ever get there, but I will look at that as a benchmark. So hopefully if I try to get there and I get at least 10% of it, maybe I'll consider myself successful.
You will get there, Karan. I'm here with you.
Thanks. Thank you for the encouragement. Okay, so going back to sharing, now that I've got the ball rolling, again, I'll introduce her again. So, for those who didn't hear me before, so I call upon the better half of the Padma Shri awardee, my beautiful mom. Or should I I think you deserve the stage. I think you should come on the stage and say a few things. If I can have everybody's attention, we have one of the most important speeches right now. It's going to be for a minute, so be aware. So Mom, Dad gives, like I said, most of his success, and the reason for that success is you, because he can't get to where he is without the kind of support and backing that he got from his wife. And everybody here agrees that having a supportive wife is the most important thing. And I think even Narayan Murthy's wife said the same thing. The first thing and the most important thing that you need to do to become successful is to get a good partner. So what took from you to be that support and rock always? And what was one thing that you admire him about the most?
I think our love for each other and this commitment and determination to support each other, is the bottom line. And to describe him in one sentence, I would describe him with 3 R's, okay? So he's a remarkable person, a remarkable husband, father, uncle to all his nieces and nephews, a remarkable brother. This is because it is this relentless pursuit for excellence in whatever he does, and takes his responsibility and commitment very, very seriously. And he's also very resilient, and he's also, thank God, he's also a romantic. That is what keeps the spark going in our relationship.
Thank you, Mom. Those are words of wisdom. Thank you so much.
Mom keeps saying remarkable, and I can think of all the marks on me and you, Karan. Okay, who next? Go on, Karan.
So next I have, I think I'll be the better person to introduce. So next I have my better half. Ashna, can I please call you on stage? So next we have somebody who is my biggest challenge, because we have somebody like Vijay and Reddy at home, and she always keeps watching in him, and I always have the pleasure of living up to him. So, Ashu, can you please tell us what has been your experience? Come this side, please. And your learning since you moved into our house.
Good evening, everyone. So, let me begin by saying my father-in-law, Dr. P. Vijayanand Reddy, Padma Shri Dr. P. Vijayanand Reddy, has been one of the most encouraging forces in my life. When I told him that there's this new procedure of hair transplantation that is not yet in Hyderabad, he jumped at it and said, go, learn it and get it to Hyderabad. So that's the kind of support he gives me every single time. So here I am as a dermatologist, hair transplant surgeon, and above all, a very, very proud daughter-in-law. From my journey of 10 years, what I have observed is that his journey is just so beautiful. On one side, he got the Padma Shri for his work, but on the other side, even today, if you ask him what is more important, work or family, he chooses family every single time. And as family, we're very, very proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashu. We are indeed very, very proud of him. So, let's move on. We have a couple more people from our close family. Next, we have his beautiful daughter and the big sister of our family, Vijayta. Akka, please come on to the stage. So, Vijaytaka is the big sister of our family, and she's always been the emissary for us from between the kids' generation to the parents' generation. So she protects all of us and also takes care of all the elder people. So thank you for that. Please, can you share a few words about that?
Good evening, everyone. I'm fortunate to get this opportunity to speak about this Superman who is a storehouse of wisdom, knowledge, hardworking, never compromising on ethics, and a perfect role model for all of us. He is an epitome, and I have deep admiration for the way he balances professional and personal life. From childhood, I have never seen him rest for a single day, even when he was unwell. He would make sure to reach the hospital at sharp 9 a.m. every single day. Honestly, he has inspired me with his discipline and time management skills. Watching you, I have learned that commitment never takes holidays. With this kind of dedication that he shows to the profession and people, I'm sure that Padma Bhushan is going to follow him one day. Please join me in congratulating this real-life superhero on winning the Padma Shri. We are all so proud of you, Nana.
Another congratulations.
Thank you so much, Akka. So, we have one last member, and I would say one of the bigger members of our family, one of Dad's favorite niece and our darling aunt, Mrs. Ajita Reddy. Please give her an applause and welcome onto this stage, please.
I know.
Correction, she's our sister.
A very, very good evening to all. It's absolutely a pleasure to be able to talk about Dr. Vijayanand. We fondly call him Anand Mama. I can very well say I'm speaking on behalf of every nephew, every niece possible, that you have truly made us so proud. There's no words to what you've achieved. You know, the Padma Shri is a recognition for all the work that you've done for the nation. but we are here to celebrate the man behind the entire work. I've had the opportunity to know Dr. Vijay Anand, all my childhood, it was just Anand Mama for me, and nothing much more than that. But then I seen him grow continuously, and the actual time that I got to know what his work was when my mother-in-law was his patient. He was not just an inspiring doctor. He was not just an oncologist for us. That was the different side that I saw. As being a member of a family member of a person who was suffering with cancer, he was truly there for everybody, and that gave me an opportunity at Apollo to be able to interact with his juniors, and I saw how much adulation all the juniors had for him. It gave me an opportunity to talk to a lot more patients, nurses, and I saw how he impacted each one of them. That was truly, truly endearing. And that's when we really got to see the quantum of work that you've been doing. And, the family really doesn't get to see that side. So, in a way, I'm grateful that I had that opportunity to see. Honestly, this is so special that it has taken you 40 years of your hard work, but every moment of the hard work I know it's been a pleasure for you. You never treated work as work. You always enjoyed it, and we could see that, the adulation which came from patients, the adulation which came from nurses, from doctors, it says it all, that you truly are truly inspiring, and there's so much that we can all learn from you. I am grateful that we have such a stalwart of a person that we can all emulate, and I think we have a lot to take back from here today. And Anand Mama, we are truly, truly proud, and we truly love you, and I can say it from all the nieces, nephews, cousins. I think every single person who's here today is here for you and for this special moment. Congratulations, and a lot more power to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Akka. Thanks for the beautiful share. Well, a few thoughts on what Akka just shared. His staff, well, definitely they have a lot of adulation for him, but that comes from a space of fear. She mentioned about his healing hand, and that is truly one of my dearest experiences with him. Even as a father, when he puts his hand on me when I'm sick, either on my shoulder or on my chest, that's the most comforting, safe feeling I've ever felt in my life. He's truly a healer. Okay, now I've been waiting for this to address all his friends who are busy talking to each other behind. Now we're done with family. Let's talk to Dr. Vijay and Reddy, my father's friends.
So first in the list, we have one of his oldest friends, his college buddy right from medical college, Dr. Ravi Kumar, who is presently working as a medical oncologist, but who's known him the longest, I guess, one of the longest in the room.
Good evening, everyone. About 50 years ago, I made some new friends when I joined Usmania Medical College, and Vijay Anand has been one of them. Today I see so many of our classmates here, and I'm so happy to see them again. Cheers to that. Once we left medical college in white coats, life was very simple. We had long days, we had steady evenings, we had a lot of dreams too. Today, one of those dreams of one of us has come true, and that has been in the form of a conference of the Padma Shri award to one of us. That's Vijay Anand. I do not know if you know one thing about Vijay Anand. He has a long and secret wish list, and come what may, he will strive hard and see that he gets that in some way or the other, and that is his forte. So I wish you a great and healthy life ahead, and congratulations once again.
Thank you, Dr. Ravi. Thanks for sharing your perspective as a colleague for years.
So for the next one, I think I'll have to walk to the table. We have another of his college friends, college senior, I should say, Dr. Gurunath Reddy, He's the chairman of Continental Hospitals. I think when Gurunath sir was the president of Students Association, Dad was the general secretary. So you know him from that end. So a few words, sir, please.
First of all, I want to congratulate Vijay. It's a great honor for him to be inducted and honored with the highest civilian honor of the country. You know, something which is only possible by continuous dedication. Now, Vijay, I have known him from Osmania Medical College. He was my 2 years junior. And when I was the president of the college, I think Vijay was chairing one of the committees. Thereon subsequently went on to become the joint secretary. He was always very social, very gregarious, very outgoing. And that has continued in his journey in life. Being a doctor probably is easy, but how do you relate with your patients at the end of the day? How do you share that camaraderie? How do you share that bond here which makes you exceptional? And Vijay has always demonstrated that. Finally, I would like to acknowledge the significant contribution. It always takes two in life when there are two to support each other. You know, it's incredible that when she was a principal of the medical college, they were both cheerleading. They were both like a sanctuary at the end of the day, each one respecting and taking themselves to the highest of professional heights. I congratulate the family, congratulate Karan, your sister, you know, your wives and your children, and for your equal accomplishments and for your sacrifice. You know, it takes everyone in the family when somebody becomes legendary and achieving. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Next, from his college friends, we move on to one of his oldest colleagues from Apollo Hospital. He spent all his life in Apollo.
Good evening to all. It's a wonderful occasion. Vijay, what can I say? You made us so joyful and pride. And we come from same place, from poorest district, Palamur. Studied in Usmania. He was my super senior. I will tell you one incident which I can never forget in my life in Usmania. During my first month of my admission in 80s, ragging was very rampant and we were very scared. People used to say, don't come for 1 week. First week you should not come. But I was a little sincere, so I used to started going from day one. And ragging used to happen in the lecture halls openly. They used to do everything on that stage. And they came to know somehow I was MSET topper that time, 1980 batch. So they pulled me onto stage. Vijay Anand was there. I don't think he remembers, but he sent one Sadarji, my immediate senior, asked him to bring down. And he took me outside and reassured me, don't worry, nobody will do anything. Anything happens, just let me know. Since then, I'm a big fan of him. And I've seen him firsthand, the way he cherished in his profession. And we have a lot of common patients. Do you know what patients tells about him? He is God. Vijay Anand Reddy is my God. He saved my life. And I've seen yesterday only one patient being treated for so many years, 20 years, still alive. She needed some operation. She says, Vijay Anand is my God. And I think my batchmates remembers him. He knows each and every person of my batch because he keeps in touch. I think that there's a great talent or whatever you say, greatness about what we should learn from Vijay Anand. He keeps in touch, irrespective of whatever they are. And I think such a great man. I'm very proud to be associated with him. He taught me golf, and we play golf on and off. And whatever profession he takes, so focused, he wants to be first on the first pole. Even in ordinary game, he wants to win. Every time he wants to win. That is his spirit. That's his, I think, such a great person, great doctor. And I'm very fortunate or privileged to be working with him for so many years in Apollo. We've been known to each other last 4 decades. Thank you very much, Vijay. You brought so much to Mahabub Nagar, so much to all the friends you know. Congratulations once again. Wish you a happy, healthy, and peaceful life. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for those kind words. So moving on, now we've done with family, we've done with college friends, so work friends, so work, family, and his next biggest thing, his most favorite thing is golf. So we'll couple of people, his golf friends, to try and to tell us what and how he is outside of his work, outside of his family, when none of us are looking at him. I think next we can have another close friend, another highly acclaimed dignitary of our, okay. So we have Mr. Vikas Raj, sir, who just walked in. Sorry to put you on the spot, so we were looking for you. So you've known Dad for a very long time and you are his golf friend also. So we want to know a little bit about him, how he's outside work and family and as a golf partner.
First of all, of course, congrats to Doc for a long deserved thing. We have been waiting for this to happen for quite some time. Of course, I have known Vijay for God knows how many years. I don't even remember them now. We have been playing golf, we have been meeting otherwise. I know him not just as an avid golfer, but as a very, very passionate doctor, not just in his own field. We have approached him, I have approached him, not only for cancer-related issues, but also for anything else. He has been more than forthcoming, not only in Apollo, but anywhere in the country. Of course, that is also his reputation, his influence all over the country and abroad, that he keeps on traveling. We know that human side we have seen in the way he has nurtured the foundation, Cure Foundation, and the way he uses that to help the poor children who get into this unfortunate situation. We of course remember that photograph of his in which he is holding the girl in his arms whom he had treated. So a very nice man, one of the closest we can come to the award itself. So thanks to Doc. We have also come quite close to Padma Shri. Congrats once again.
Vijay Kumar sir, I'm sorry, but at least a couple of words, please. You're one of his closest friends.
Good evening, everyone. I'm sure, but nobody is listening to it. But since there is a request from Vijay Anand, man of the day, man of the evening, so I'll have to speak few words. Shall I tell lies or truth? Truth and only truth. The truth is that Vijay Anand and I, we go some 4-5 years long only. We have been friends for a short duration. We gel together quite a lot. We look forward to each other's banter on Thursday mornings. Unfortunately, I'm not able to join in many a times. And that's a real miss. So I congratulate you on this so well-deserved recognition and Godspeed. Wish you much more in future. बाकी ज़्यादा नहीं बोलूँगा, वो Thursday को बोलूँगा.
So next we will, I would like to, have the honor of inviting Miss Sangeeta Reddy ma'am. I don't know, I saw her sitting here. She's there. Thank you for coming forward, ma'am. So I just wanted to ask you one simple question. So he's been working all his life with you in Apollo. So what was that moment or that one thing that you saw in him that you felt like, he's somebody apart from everybody else?
So first, good evening, everyone. I know you're all having a really good time, but I'm recording this for posterity because it's a great pleasure to say something about such a special person. You asked me about one thing, but that's not fair to your dad because he has so many nice things to talk about. But I'm just going to mention two. And I will say the first one is clearly his persistence and perseverance. He does not take no for an answer. And I believe that's a very powerful trait because my father has the same. He doesn't take no for an answer. My second one is something which I heard one of your family members saying, that, he will always put family first. Dr. Vijayanand's greatness is that his definition of family is not just blood relative family. Apollo is his family, his patients are his family, and therefore he has the pride and the pleasure in treating everyone who he meets as his family member and gives their treatment, their care, their cure, the same dedication. So congratulations, Dr. Vijayanand and Shashi. There's no one who deserves it more than both of you. We're very, very proud and happy on this occasion. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I think you're right there. We are not the only family. Apollo also has his been in family and his patients. So we'll end the evening with one of the most special and the most powerful messages. I hope we have it on cue. So like we had Sangeeta madam say a few words about Dad, we have somebody else. We had the honor of getting a message, a video message from our chairman, P.C. Reddy sir. So I still remember Dad telling me one day that, he had lost his father at a very early age. And P.C. Reddy sir has always been a father figure to him, somebody who he has always looked up to and tried to follow. So we have this honor and pleasure that we have a small message, a video message from him.
Dear Vijayanand, heartiest congratulations for getting the Padma Shri Award. You deserve it. You have been one of our first and the best oncologists in Hyderabad and in the group. My heartiest congratulations. We love you for what you have done and convey our warmest wishes for having being a part of Apollo from day one. It's almost 3 decades since you have served, made so many hundreds of thousands of patients who have been so happy receiving your care and compassion. God bless you. We love you all. This recognition is a fitting tribute for your unwavering dedication to patient care and pioneering contribution to oncology. That is the one which is previously, cancer was a death sentence when you started. But with all the good work that you all have done, today cancer is curable. I compliment you for the tremendous work that you have done to translate it from a death sentence to a curable, cancer is curable. Your compassion, commitment to community service and advocacy and early cancer detection is remarkable. The work has brought hope and healing to patients and families across the country. It's not just from Hyderabad. People come from all over to you because of the wonderful work that you have done over the past 3 decades. We at Apollo Hospitals are immensely proud of your achievements and commend your outstanding contribution to healthcare in general, particularly to oncology. On behalf of the entire Apollo family, I extend my heartiest congratulations and wish you continuous success in your mission to make a difference in the lives of people with this so-called tremendous disease, cancer, which is growing with the fastest, about 17-18% growth year on year. So I think your work and your training the other team members will make a difference. We want your continuous guidance in Apollo in our mission to challenge this terrible cancer. Each of us must be mindful that our responsibility extends beyond treating illness to nurturing the health and well-being of individuals, families, and communities. That vision continues to guide us forward. I now call it H, health, happiness at home. God bless you for all that you have done. Again, my heartiest congratulations, and the entire Apollo family joins in congratulating you for receiving this national award, Padma Shri Award. God bless.
I think that message deserves a round of applause. We heard it from the man himself. Next, one last message from the family, from the big family. We have Mr. Vishweshwar Reddy sir. Please honor us here with your presence, maybe a couple of words. about Dad.
Very congratulations to Dr. Padma Shri, Vijay Reddy and the family and all of you. And I've rarely seen doctors as energetic as Dr. Vijay. Of course, I can't speak about his academic qualification and his achievements as a professional, but I do know that thousands and thousands of people, I did read your book, not written by you, but your patients. And that shows the service you have done to the fraternity as well as to the patient. And the other thing is, I think one of the things we can learn from you is one should take oneself seriously. And when you do that, you also take your profession, your patients, and your colleagues seriously. But the amazing thing about it is you take things seriously without looking serious, with a smile. Thank you. Congratulations, Doctor.
That's so true, sir. Thank you. No matter how hard he works, he always has a smile on his face. Okay, I think we'll just close this evening. Everybody, can I have your attention for one last minute? All of us are here to celebrate. Thank you all for being here. This celebration is not only for us, it is also for all of you present here who have been part of his journey. And I can't thank you enough for being here and showing all your love. But I don't think we can end this evening without hearing from the man himself. So, as the final words, I would like to ask my dad, as a proud son, to please say a few words to close the evening.
Good evening and a warm, I should not say welcome because it's already been 2 hours by the time you had come, since you have come. With your presence, I'm really delighted and honored. Thank you very, very much for being here with us to celebrate the evening. At the outset, I thank the Government of India for recognizing our services and bestowing me this unique highest civilian award in the country. I'm truly humbled and honored with this award, and I owe this award to my parents, to my family, especially to my wife, who have been with me, loving and caring, and many sacrifices that she made for me. And I owe this to my lovely children, Karan, Vishal, Vijeta, and Ashna, for supporting me all through. I owe this to my friends who have been with me, supporting and encouraging and walking beside me all through the last 3 decades. Because of you, I've been an accomplished person. With your support, I gained this award that I have received is because of you guys who supported me. I owe this to Apollo Hospitals for sure, especially my beloved chairman, who always had so much of love, care, constant encouragement, dreams that he had all the time. He made us dream high and high whenever we meet him. We can't match his pace. And of course, the first person I met in Apollo Hospitals is Miss Sangeeta Reddy. I cannot forget her, the way she accepted me as a consultant from day one and given me all the support and encouragement all through the last 3.5 decades. Thank you so very much, madam, and thank you for your trust and encouragement. The Apollo Hospitals have always been on the background to give us the best facilities, infrastructure to take care of our patients ethically and scientifically without any force or compressed force from the Apollo Hospital Group. And finally, thank you, Sangeeta madam, for allowing me to treat poor patients free of cost under the banner of Apollo under Cure Foundation. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Finally, I owe this to the patients who inspired me every day with their courage and resilience to fight this dreadful disease. And owe this to their trust in me, tiny little children and their families who allowed me to take care of them with the immense trust. Finally, this award is very heavy award to take it, but I humbly accept it, and I strongly believe that this award has given me more strength and the impetus to do more and more to the society and to my patients. Thank you so much. Love you all. God bless you.
Thank you, everybody. Please enjoy the evening, and thank you again.